The nailgun special weapon is now available in Cold War, so this is the quickest and easiest way to earn the golden camo on it. In this video, I'm going to give you some tips and methods to make the whole process of leveling up nailgun as easy as possible, so not wasting any time, and then I'm going to go through each individual camo challenge, give you some tips for each one to make them easier and faster to complete. It's a difficult gun to use. Once you've got the hang of it and use it in the correct ways, it can be really powerful and fun, and once you've got it gold, you'll look amazing in Warzone and multiplayer. Normally in these videos, I'd go through the best class that I want to be running on the weapon, but as a special weapon, there are no attachments for it, and you're stuck with basically no sights on it and only 15 bullets for the whole time. But for the rest of the class, for the perks and equipment on it, you want to be running flak jacket and tac mask, tracker and scavenger, ninja and gung ho. Obviously, flak jacket and tac mask helps keep you alive. Tracker helps you chase down those easy kills, and scavenger is essential as that way you only have 30 bullets when you spawn in. Ninja obviously helps keep you quiet so you can sneak around the map and get those really easy kills from behind players, and gung ho helps you to get those kills faster whilst on the move. Then I ran a stim shot to help reheal faster, C4 to clear choke points easily, and field mic to help with completing one of the challenges later on. With that setup, you'll be in the best position to use it to get the easiest kills, but it is still a really awkward gun to use, so it will take you a while to get used to it. Just make sure you are accounting for the slow bullet velocity and bullet drop when you are shooting at further ranges. Aim for the head whenever possible, as this get you really quick kills as an insane headshot time to kill, and it will also help when you are completing some of the headshot challenges, so you get them completed faster if you get some of them done whilst you are leveling it up. This gun works great in hardcore as it's always a one-shot kill, so for most of the challenges I'll be suggesting you play in hardcore, and one of my favourite playlists to use was Face Off. This is a really great place to use because all the maps are tiny, because this is a 6v6 playlist with no streaks set on gunfight maps. When you play this on hardcore, you can get so many easy kills, the maps are so small, so you can either rush in and get kills that way, or you can play slower and get one-shot tap-fire kills at further ranges. For some challenges, it's better to play in other modes when you have to get streaks and stuff like that, but for those ones, I'd recommend playing inside a hardcore domination or hardpoint, as it's the best of controlling where the enemy spawns are, so you know where they're coming from most of the time. So if the face-off playlist isn't available at the time that you're watching this video, those modes are the ones you want to be using for leveling up your gun and completing all the challenges on. But now we're going to move on to the individual camo challenges and tell you what you need to do to complete these in the quickest and easiest way as possible. Starting off with spray is just 300 kills, so it'll be super easy to complete. You'll do it without even thinking. Next is stripes, which is 50 headshots. This one can be a little bit difficult because the sights on this gun are so bad, but I found that I just got these whilst I wasn't really focusing on them, as I did all the other camo challenges at the same time. You will be getting hundreds of kills on the nail gun to complete all these challenges, so it's extremely likely 50 of these kills will be headshots. Just make sure in general you are aiming high anyway to get those kills a lot easier. Then we have classic, which is 25 kill streaks. For this, you want to be making sure you are playing inside of hardcore and flanking them inside of hardcore domination, which is definitely the best mode to be playing on, because this way you can get those really nice streaks, because players don't expect you to be there, and with that one hit kill you can easily spray down the whole team all in one go. These should just come over the time as you are doing the other challenges as well, but if you are really struggling to complete them, definitely just start camping on those choke points, camping on the objectives, because that's the only thing I can really suggest that you do to make it any easier, because I can't tell you to change anything on your class because you don't have any attachments on this gun, so the only thing you can really do is change your positioning, so just start camping, playing slower, waiting for the enemies to come to you more, and that should help to stay alive a little bit longer. Next is geometric, which is 50 sliding kills, and this was actually the one I struggled on most, because it takes so long for this gun to get ready to fire that by the time you're actually ready to take a shot, you've often almost finished your slide and it doesn't actually count as a sliding kill. So I actually found it best to just end up sliding around everywhere, slide around every corner, pre-firing the ones near their spawn where you expect them to be, as if you're trying to react to players when they are coming around the corner to fight you, by the time you've done your sliding, your gun's ready to fire, you're normally dead, just because it does take so long to get that shot off. If you are having to react to them, you're probably going to die and you won't get any of these completed, so just start pre-firing, pre-sliding, everything like that, and playing in normal hardcore domination helps as well, because you might want to change it over to there so you can have UAVs and harps up in the air. As this, I hope you to prepare more for those kills so you can make sure you're sliding at the right time so it can count towards this challenge, but it does take a long time to do this one. Like I said, it's one I struggled on the most. It was the final one I actually completed, so just make sure you are sliding in every single game whenever you've got this challenge unlocked, just so you can get a couple every single game. They'll all add up whilst you are doing the other ones. Make sure you start it early. That's something which I messed up on. I actually started it halfway through and it meant that it took ages. If I'd started it straight away, it would have actually got completed way quicker. Just make sure you are starting this one as soon as possible. Just get sliding, get shooting. Shooting from the hip and ADSing does work on both, but shooting from hip is easier to just spray whilst you are going around the corner sliding. So just make sure you're focusing on that all the way through, and it will be a lot quicker to do than leaving it until the end. Then moving on, we have Flora, which is 50 kills and enemies detected, stunned or blinded by your streaks, equipment or field upgrades. For this, you want to switch from the face-off mode to a standard hardcore domination mode. On this, you will be able to get your streaks, your UAVs, counter UAVs and harps to do this really quickly. I'd recommend swapping out as soon as you have this challenge unlocked as well, getting this one done and out of the way, because all the other challenges can be completed in this mode at the same time whilst you are trying to do this one. But if you do leave this right until the end, you'll have to play loads loads of games getting UAVs, counter UAVs and harps to get us 50 kills that are detected, stunned or blinded. Just make sure you're calling in all those streaks, place down field mics, get those kills whilst they're up in the air, whilst they are detected, stunned, blinded, anything like that, and it'll all count towards this challenge. If you just say you get 10 of those every game, it'll only take 5 games to complete, so it shouldn't take you too long to do. And like I said, you can get the other ones completed at the same time, like those sliding kills. You can change to a stun grenade if you want to, but I actually prefer to keep on the stim. I thought it was a lot more helpful, but if you do want to put on a stun, you can, but it won't actually get that many more kills. It might just mean you're dying a bit more because you don't have your stim to keep you alive. Then we have science, and for this one, you need to get 50 kills at point blank range. The small face-off maps are the best for this, as you just need to play super fast and aggressive, or wait behind doorways and choke points for players to run through and then just shoot them whilst you're right next to them. Make sure you are basically touching the player, otherwise it won't count to point blank kills. Make sure you're right up close to them so you can slide into them, so you can get 2 of those challenges done at the same time. Again, these kills will just come naturally whilst you are playing, doing the other challenges, but by focusing on your positioning, you will help to speed them up a lot more. Then finally, we have psychedelic, which is a super easy one, as you'll get loads of double kills really easily, because for this one you need to get 25 double kills. So those tiny hardcore maps on face-off should make it super easy to do, and you won't need to focus on it at all. Once you have completed all those challenges, you will unlock the gold camo on the nail gun in Call of Duty Cold War, which you can now show off in multiplayer and Warzone. So if this video was helpful, then make sure you check out my other videos just like it, linked on screen now in my Going for Gold playlist. Drop a like if it was helpful, subscribe if you want to see more videos just like it, and I'll see you in the next video.